From Nantes to the European Artistic Gymnastics Championships for women. Today it's finals day. We had a wonderful all-around championship, that thrilling competition with, in the end, Tatiana Gutsu coming through to take gold, Gina Gojian taking silver, and Randa Hadarian, both Romanians, taking the bronze. The girls just coming into the stadium for the first of the four finals. They'll go in Olympic order. We've got vault, then asymmetric bars, beam and floor. You can see all the action here on Eurosport. We really are looking forward to some terrific gymnastics. They're just being introduced. Svetlana Boginskaya. Is this the last major championship we're going to see her in? Looked as if she was going to retain the all-around championship for the third time and then blew it all in the last few seconds of her final piece. And we'll be able to bring you highlights of that all-around championship later on. The girls now just being introduced to the crowd for this first final. Boginskaya, Tatiana Lysenko, Rudneva, Gojian, Gutsu, all capable of taking gold. It is wonderful to see some of these young gymnasts coming through. They're going into their warm-up now. We'll be back with all the competition, but now seems a good time to take a break. Welcome back. The girls still warming up. That's little Gina Gojian. Yet another great young Romanian gymnast. They really do look to have a team in the making of great strength for the Olympic Games. And Tatiana Gutsu, they're coming through. Little Gojian just putting in the final practice run. She scored the highest mark in the whole competition in the all-around for her vault, 9.962. So was the leading qualifier for this final. But they all start with the slate clean. And there, Svetlana Boginskaya, absolutely determined, I'm sure, to win one gold out of these championships. She looked as if she was going to take the all-around, and then on her final piece of the floor made an error at the end of her final tumbling run. But she is the defending champion from Athens and from Brussels, so she's looking for a hat-trick of vault titles. Beautifully landed. What a competitor she is. That characteristic blowing of her fringe. Always, while she's waiting, just somehow deflects the air off her bottom lip to blow away that hair. Yurchenko. Just that characteristic little split of the legs on landing to anchor it perfectly. The flight was good. Full twisting Yurchenko. 2 vaults in the final. Must be different, and it's the average score of the two that counts. In the all-around, you can perform the same vault twice, and it's the better of the 2 vaults. There's the scores. 9.95 for that first one. That's exactly the sort of start she wanted. Somebody gave her a 9.9, but that bottom mark and one of the 9.95s is discarded, and that leaves 9.5s from the other 4 judges. Oh, and that's it. Totally gone. Well, really not her championships. Started it brilliantly, but that fall takes her right out of it. She got it all wrong. Let's see where it went wrong now. The front entry vault. Handspring front half twist. And she was very late on the twist. and didn't have the height to get out of it, tippling over backwards. And two major mistakes from Boginskaya. .675. That of course puts her in first place at the moment, but she can't hope to stay there. Tatiana Lysenko. Qualified in 6th position, 9.887. Yurchenko, 2 twists. A little bit short on the landing, but that extra twist making it a much more difficult vault. There's one, and there's another one, and see how she has to struggle to get round, but holds onto the landing as best she can. She needed just a little bit more lift off the top of the apparatus. Alexander Alexandrov in the background, marching down. The round off to give her the back mount and falling forward. 9.837. Now, if she wants to, she could take one twist out of this for the second vault, and that will still count as a different one. Oh, and she too had trouble. Went for the front entry, handspring front. And the half twist. She got a little bit too much height off the horse, going straight up instead of timing the release well, so that she got distance and speed as well as height. And that's untidy. 2 untidy vaults from Lysenko. Came 4th in the all-around. 8.87, 9.862 the average. So she goes into the lead, but the two former Soviet gymnasts, one now from Belarus, that's Boginskaya, and Lysenko from the Ukraine, both making mistakes there. Now, this young lady, Eldera Becks from Holland, her second vault yesterday was absolutely wonderful. 27th in the World Championships, but she is coming through wonderfully well. And that was not quite as good as the one she performed as her second vault in the all-around, which really did cause the sort of gasps from the crowd that marks it out as a wonderful vault. Yurchenko, full twist. 15th in the Junior Europeans last year. And that shows the sort of progress she's made since then. Lovely flight, good height. You could see the lift she got off. The coordination was excellent. And she's got a 9.9 for it. Great first vault for her.
Elvira Becks, deuxième saut.
Now this has to be different. Has she got another really high tariff second vault in her locker? Sukahara. This time it's the round off giving her the back entry. Just in the straight position, the answer is no, she hasn't. That is not a high enough tariff vault. She'll be working